welcome to my new video. I do apologise, I haven't done a YouTube video in the longest time. I said I was going to get into it and then I just completely stopped. So I'm going to try and post twice per month, especially during December. I just really want to push myself and I enjoy making this content the most, so I'm trying my best to get back into it. But I thought I would do a video today of a come to the gym with me and do a leg day together. I'm going to do a bit of a run through the workout as well, so I'll film clips doing it, the order I'm running it in, how many sets, reps, why I'm doing that exercise, and how to perform it properly, basically, to get the most out of our sessions. I'm also going to film the before of it, so I'm just going to get ready now and do my makeup. I'm going to show you my pre-workout meal as well, so how you can utilise your food before and hydration to get the most out of your sessions, because I feel like this is very, very overlooked most of the time and this can actually really affect your workout. And also what you could eat after, post-workout. I thought we'd just do a big leg day together, which I am quite excited for. So I'm just going to do my makeup at the same time while I'm talking. Currently, my current gym goals, to be honest, they're not like dead set and they're not very strict right now. I would like to say I am on track. I have kind of been in the routine, but not too strict on myself, in the sense I'm still eating healthy and I'm getting my nutrition in, but when we want a cheat meal, we will. I've still been training 4 times per week, so I've not been like slacking in any way. I just haven't really had any perfect set goals. If I'm eating a little bit under or a tiny bit over, I'm not that bothered right now. Quite happy with just enjoying it a little bit after being on such a strict diet for weeks a few months ago. I just kind of wanted to just enjoy and get back into training. But we do have a holiday coming up in, I believe it's 2 weeks time. We're going to Dubai, which I'm very excited for. So we're on track. Calories are around 2,000 or just below, and just getting that high protein, because for a while I was conscious of what I was eating but not tracking my protein, and my protein was a bit lower than it probably should have been. So at the moment it's just currently aiming for getting that high protein. The last few days I have been tracking my calories a lot better, and I have been around 1,800 just because I want to get a bit more leaner for my holiday and just getting my protein intake a bit higher. And I already feel so much better for it, getting my fibre in, my nutrients, my vitamins, everything. I just feel so much better for. At the moment we are around 1,800 calories, which I am happy with. I'm not too hungry. I'm getting the most out of my meals by loading them with fruit or vegetables, salad. Them things are very, very overlooked, I think, and people aren't getting enough of them, because that is what's going to fill you up the most. Having high protein meals, it's going to fill you up for longer, and you're just not going to snack, and you're not going to even be thinking about that, which I haven't been really, which is good for me because I'm usually quite a snacky person. So yeah, we've been about on that for a few weeks now, which is working really, really well. Absolutely smashing training at the same time as well. My numbers haven't really been increasing, but because my calories aren't high and I'm not in surplus, they're not going to increase. But absolutely been smashing the gym. I think when I get back from a holiday, I'm going to set a new workout plan up for myself, I think, to make sure I'm getting the most out of my sessions and for the goals that I want. I will probably be going into a little bit of a surplus and potentially a bulk if that is what I want to do, but at the moment I'm just happy with where I am and just working towards that little bit more leanness before my holiday. So it's good to know that you don't have to be too strict and you can still have fun with your training, you can still go out, you can still have balance, but still looking and getting the goals that you want, which I am happy with. I did a photo shoot for the first time on the weekend, which was very scary for me because it was in the middle of a gym. The gym still had people in, but I loved the way it came out, and you don't actually see yourself till you look at photos, and I was really happy with the way I looked. So I'm just going to keep going with that, just make sure I'm having my nutrition, my protein, keeping that all high, sticking to my calories, seeing how that goes. But today we have a leg day. I think it was hamstrings last time, so I think it's going to be more quad based, but I also put a little bit of glutes in there as well, as that's one of my main focuses to grow right now. But it should be nice and dead in there, so I should get some good content for you guys and run through everything. I'm just going to finish my makeup quickly. I'm going to show you my pre-workout meal that I'm going to have, and then we're going to go to the gym. Is my leg day outfit that I am going for. I'm going for a very navy look today. I just wanted to run through my outfit quickly because GYMSHARK currently have their Black Friday sale, which has some crazy discounts, which is up to 50% off. But if you also use my discount code FAY10, which I will put on the screen, you also get extra 10% off on top of everything, which is really good. And honestly, any support with my code will be extremely grateful. So I thought I'd run through some of these pieces because everything is included in the sale. So I am wearing the Vital Seamless shorts, which are definitely one of my go-to. I think the Vital is literally like GYMSHARK's like original go-to pieces, and these shorts definitely are, which are so nice. They're very flattering to wear. They're good for leg day because they don't rise either, and very squat proof, and they also have these like little contour details as well. But yeah, these honestly just stay in place all leg day. Underneath I also have the minimal sports bra in navy. These are definitely one of my favourites and one of the comfiest. And then I've also got this crop top over the top. I love wearing a crop top to the gym, especially now it is freezing cold outside. So I thought this would be nice for a little navy look for the gym. I'm also going to put on the new Cozy Luxe grey hoodie and the cuffed joggers to the gym. These are actually my favourite tracksuits at the moment. I think I've been living in them ever since I have got them. They're just like the comfiest thing, so they are so comfy to wear. So I'm going to wear this over the top till I get to the gym, warm up a little bit. But yes, these are my favourites at the moment, all included in the sale, so I would grab some before they sell out. For my pre-workout meal, which my fiance, which still sounds really weird to say, made me, we're actually trying something a little bit different that we saw on Loz's YouTube video, which if you don't follow already, she's probably one of my favourite bodybuilders to follow along, and her vlogs are just really good and very insightful. So we usually have cream of rice, which is one of our favourites pre-workouts because it is very quick carbs that get into your body compared to say like oats. But on their video they put cream of rice and oats together, so obviously it's got that quick release but also long lasting, so you don't get hungry at the gym. So it's that good mixture. So we've actually tried that. So I've got 50 grams of cream of rice, 25 grams of oats, and then I've also got 30 grams of protein powder in it as well, just to boost my protein up, because I try to have protein with every single meal, which honestly helps so much with your protein intake. Then I also got 100 grams of frozen berries. We always go for frozen fruit because obviously it doesn't go off too quick and it's always in there and it's such good just to add on. So 100 grams of berries to get our fibre in. Also got a whole banana chopped up as well, and a little bit of honey, just for that little bit of sweetness. Also add pink Himalayan salt as well onto that, which we add onto most meals. But you could also, which I might do, add some dark chocolate as well for that little bit of fat. So I'm definitely going to give that a go and see how we get on with it, because it is a leg day and it is very good to have a lot of carbs before to help. And I also get very hungry at the end of my session, so we'll see how this goes. Also, just to mention quickly, we buy everything from Trained by JP. That is probably our favourite supplement brand that there is. So we get our cream of rice from there. We also get a protein powder from there, Intra, everything is from there. So if you're interested, they do little sachets as well to try the flavours. Some people like it, some people don't, but this is our favourite. And I think we tried the vanilla one before. We had custard cream, but this is vanilla. So obviously you can mix it loads with different protein powder flavours. But yeah, this is where we get everything from. Okay, so for my ideal quad day, I will always start on leg extensions if possible. This is my absolute favourite exercise to warm up with for a leg day, to get the blood flow in, getting my body used to the heavy weight and just gradually increasing up to my heavy set. If you're going straight into a leg session, straight onto squats or any sort of squat variation, your body is not going to be used to that and it's not going to feel natural, and you're probably going to hurt yourself in the process. As this is my first exercise, I always do about 3 warm-up sets with very low reps, just so I'm not wasting that energy and working up to the weight that I know that I'm going to do to failure. I then do my heavy set and my back off set, and that is enough for me to be ready for the rest of my leg session. I then move on to a compound exercise, which I am focusing on pendulum squats at the moment. This machine in our gym is so heavy, but I'm determined to get the weight up on this. For this movement, you're aiming for a deep controlled range of motion. Here you can see I'm going all the way to the bottom, which is an absolute full rep. If you're not going all the way down, you're not doing the exercise properly, and you're not going to get that full stretch if you're not going as low as you can. Now, this is such a good movement for loading and progressively overloading on without putting too much stress on your back. If you're serious about really wanting to grow muscles, this is a perfect exercise, progressive overload. You can see here I'm literally pushing to all I can to get that last rep in, and that is where true failure is, as where the muscle is going to grow. I do 2 sets on here and always kills my quads, but I always feel so good for it afterwards. I then move on to a single leg press. Now I do single leg instead of using both legs, as I just feel so much of a better connection with this. I'm also working on growing my glutes, so I just feel this connection so much better. This helps your stability and also fix any imbalances that you have. The stretch and depth that I get on this is absolutely crazy, that I can literally feel this for days afterwards. Now, it depends on your goals of where you're trying to grow in your legs about your foot placement, but I have them in the middle so I can get that mixture of quads mainly, but also a bit of glutes in there as well. Again, on here I do 2 reps, so my heavy set and my working set, but because my left leg is slightly weaker, I do sometimes like to do another set on my left to balance out my strength on this. Then for my last exercise, I decided to do standing calf raises. Now, this isn't anything to do with quads, this is simply about what I'm trying to progress on and grow at the moment, and I'm really trying to focus on calves as I feel like I always neglect these. This machine is definitely my favourite to grow my calves. You can get very slow, controlled movements, but the whole constant tension on your calves the whole time. And that is my whole leg session. Probably seems quite short, only doing 4 exercises, but when you push the absolute failure and progressive overloading on every single set, that is more than enough for your legs to grow. If you're doing too much volume, you're going to be too fatigued and you're not going to be able to go to failure. I am back from the gym now, which was actually a really good session, probably one of the best I've had in a while. I was going too early and I had enough meals in me, so when I got there I just felt so deflated and I had no energy and my lifts weren't as heavy. But today was really good. Numbers were very high, stuck with the exact same numbers, but I think I increased my reps on a few more, which was really good. Pendulum is definitely getting there now. It is such a heavy machine, the one that we use at our gym, but I'm determined to increase the weight and get higher on that. But overall, that pre-workout meal definitely helped and I don't feel as hungry now, which is good. I usually start to feel a bit fatigued at the end of the session, but I was absolutely fine with that, which is good. But I actually am going to have some Cocoa Pops now. This has always been a really good pre or post workout meal, just some quick carbs in me. I'm on track with my protein and stuff, so I know it's not going to be a great meal to have, but I'm just going to weigh it now. I only have it as a little snack, probably have a Diet Coke as well, give me a little bit of caffeine, because I do feel like I'm flagging a little bit now. But yeah, that was a really good leg day. But I hope you enjoyed this video and let me know if you like it. It was the first one going through like a workout style video. If you like it, let me know and I will film more, or if you've got any other ideas what sort of videos you like. But yeah, thank you again for watching.